If you're not happy in your marriage, then you are the problem. I am so tired of hearing he this, he that, she this, she that. So this video is going to be, and I have been guilty of that in the past. So I have plenty of experience. I have ruined 2 marriages, and so far I'm still married on this 3rd time around. And I have made different choices when confronted with not being happy. The goal in marriage is not to be happy all the time. The goal in marriage is to hold your word, to be a good person, to be the right person. It's not your partner's duty to make you happy. It's your duty to hold your word. You hold a vow. You took a vow. For better, for worse, till death do us part, in sickness and health. That means if Mr. Better Looking comes along, if Mrs. More Skinny and More Beautiful comes along, it doesn't mean that you get to leave because you're not happy. Your word is everything. And a vow is the highest word you can have. It's the highest one. Now, there are 2 clauses in the Bible, in the Word, the book of the Word, that gives you permission to get a divorce. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You can go find them if you want to know what they are. But from my experience, and I have a depth of experience because I did it wrong twice and I've done it right the 3rd time, that when I've sinned, I turned away from it. I have remained faithful to my vows. I did not do so, in the last 2. And then it was poor me when the marriage fell apart, boo-hoo. I created that shit myself. Sorry about my language, Pastor. If you're in a bad marriage, it means that you're being a bad person and you need to take responsibility for that. It is not the other person's fault. Ever, ever, ever. Whenever you see something wrong in someone else, it's an indicator to look at you. Take a really good look at you. When you point the finger, there's 3 pointing back at you, they say, and it is so true. Whatever you are accusing them of, you're basically telling on yourself. You're saying, well, he never does this, she never does that. Well, look at when you never did that, you never did what you're saying. You're guilty of that. And it's a call, if you're triggered by them, it's a call to look at your own behavior. Other people's behavior is only a mirror for you and a lesson for you. It's not for you to control, manipulate. It's not to make your life happy. Their job is not to make you happy. Your job is to line up with the Word of God, with the vow you took, that you spoke out of your mouth, is to keep that vow when things get bad, when shit hits the fan. Do you buckle and like, oh God, I don't feel good. Oh no. Who cares? It's not about feeling good. It's about doing the right thing. If you've been saved from a prison of any sort and you got free from it, you have a duty to help others get free too. And resorting to old behaviors like anger, beating people up, cussing at people, it's old behaviors. They say they're not old behaviors if you're still doing them, but basically sober, sane people, and don't yell, scream, and treat people like crap, which I have been guilty of in the past. So I learned this from my own experience. I fell down hard and made those mistakes. And it took a lot of pain to learn the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson, you're going to keep going through the pain and you're going to go insane. So if you're upset right now, it would behoove you. I'm trying to save you years of heartache. If you just say, oh, gee, I'm really upset right now. This really bothers me. What am I supposed to learn? I think that person's really treating me like crap. Okay, where did I do that same behavior? And you need to own it and take responsibility for it. If I'm upset that my husband works so many dang hours as I've been in the past, well, I'm guilty of that too. So I'm creating my own brand and I do it 24/7. So I'm just as guilty as he is. I have no room to complain. Don't complain unless you have a solution, basically. No complaining, no blaming. Do not complain unless you have a solution. So if you're concerned about this, and this is what you suggest to fix it. If you don't have a solution, then keep your mouth shut. But too many, I sponsor a lot of women. And one thing that's the most difficult to help them see is the importance of the honesty with themselves. So justifying an affair because I'm just not happy anymore. Oh, he makes me laugh and he's so this. It's not okay to do that. So I am not going to feel sorry for you when you are crying because you just ripped your family apart when I gave you a warning. God gives you warnings. If you don't listen to that call, I know for a fact the voice inside does not tell you, oh, go cheat and go be a hoe. No. Higher source does not tell you to do that. So if you're ignoring the voice, then your misery is your choice. You created it. You own it. Take responsibility for it. Buck up. Do what you're supposed to do and change it. Marriage is not something that you just go in and out of based on the way you feel. Marriage is a vow. It's forever. Till death do you part. So do you want to die? Really? When you are unfaithful, you are outside of those vows, you risk dying. How many times do you see on the Channel 4 News, Channel 7 News that jealousy, some people having affairs and killed people. It's just, it's the devil's way of ruining marriages. So discomfort is not going to kill you. As a matter of fact, the more you can handle, the better. Discomfort never lasts, and comfort doesn't either. So do the right thing, no matter what. Comfort is not the goal. Doing the right thing, being the right person, no matter who's there, no matter who's around, no matter whether you're alone or you're with people, being the right person, the same person, whether it's you and God or you and a crowd of people, that's what matters. I'm going to get off my soapbox now. Love you guys. Don't cheat.